state capitol on medical marijuana, a topic that has repeatedly stalled in Kansas, one of the few states still banning it for medical use. Digital anchor Keith Grant is following this today. Keith.
Rachel, today law enforcement organizations, one after another, saying they oppose the legalization of medical marijuana. Those organizations representing police chiefs and sheriffs around the state. Meanwhile, marijuana advocates say Kansas needs to act soon. Those three law enforcement organizations telling the special committee in Topeka today that medical marijuana will cost the state money. Meanwhile, two organizations telling the committee that Kansas is behind. You'll hear from the Kansas Association of Chiefs of Police, which worries passing medical marijuana is the next step to recreational marijuana. And you'll also hear the Cannabis Justice Coalition wanting more than the legalization of medical marijuana.
That CBD, the end-all be-all, is all we need. And then the next year it was, no, we're going to change that. We need THC in our CBD. And the incrementalism began.
And decriminalize it statewide, meaning no arrests, prison time, or criminal record for the possession of cannabis for personal consumption. Additionally, we need to expunge the records of any nonviolent cannabis offenses so that Kansans do not have a criminal record holding them back from employment and educational opportunities.
Earlier this year, the DEA announced that it plans to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug, so ultimately weed could be used for medical use nationwide.
Keith, thank you. A new state